Understanding a Children's Human Rights Approach. I am here today to tell you a little bit about a Children's Human Rights Approach. Before you watch this video, take a look at our videos introducing the UNCRC and its incorporation in Scotland. What is a Children's Human Rights Approach? A Children's Human Rights Approach furthers the UNCRC by building the capacity of duty bearers to fulfill their obligations and of children and young people to claim their rights. It highlights the importance of children's and young people's knowledge, ideas and opinions, and also recognises that relationships based in human rights values are necessary for realising children's rights. It is about helping public authorities to understand how they can respect, protect and fulfil children's rights through using a principled and practical framework. There are 5 principles of a children's human rights approach that can help people think about children's rights when they are working, and to keep at the forefront of their minds. When thinking of these principles, they are not intended to be thought about in any particular order. They should be used together to help inform decision-making and service delivery. Here are the 5 principles. Embedding means children's rights should be at the core of planning and service delivery, and the UNCRC should be embedded into every aspect of decision-making through procedures and actions. For example, workers should be thinking about how to ensure children's rights are always considered when policies, service guidelines or budgets are being developed. Equality and non-discrimination means ensuring every child and young person has what they need so that they have equal opportunity to fulfill their potential, and that no child or young person should be limited in what they can do or achieve because of discrimination. For example, workers should be thinking about how to make changes to ensure children and young people are supported to access their rights equally. Empowerment means supporting children and young people's agency and capacities as individuals so that they are better able to claim their rights and to engage with, influence and hold accountable individuals and organizations that affect their lives. For example, workers should be thinking about how to enhance children and young people's knowledge and understanding of their rights. Participation means listening to children and young people and taking their views seriously. Children and young people should be supported to freely express their opinions and give meaningful feedback about the outcomes. For example, workers should be thinking about how to ensure children and young people's views are heard and taken into account in any decision-making process that affects them. Accountability means the need for workers to be transparent about their decision-making in any way that enables children and young people to influence, scrutinize and challenge decisions that affect them. Accountability is at the core of human rights practice. For example, workers should be thinking about how to ensure accountability to children and young people by making sure that systems and standards are in place that support compliance with children's rights. A Children's Human Rights Approach. 5 principles to make sure that every child and young person in Scotland has their rights realised.